to retrieve previously admitted evidence.
Be my guest.
Chris Sample for the plaintiff. May I inquire?
You may proceed, Mr. Sample.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Counsel.
You doing well today?
I believe you're relatively well. How about yourself?
Can't complain. I want to talk to you about what you testified a moment ago on direct examination.
Very well.
First off, you will be familiar with the drawer in which the park stored their combination to, right?
Yes, I am.
And you would recognize it if I showed it to you today?
Yes, I would.
At the record of permission to approach witness, Your Honor?
You may.
Thank you, sir.
Now, do you recognize that to be the picture where the combination was stored to?
Yes, I do, and it is.
It's a very inaccurate copy.
Yes.
Permission to approach the witness and retrieve evidence?
You may.
Your Honor, let the record reflect on approaching opposing counsel with what has been constructively marked as Plaintiff 6.
You may.
Permission to approach the witness with the same?
Proceed.
Dr. DeRosa, you recognize this to be the combination to the park safe, right?
Yes, I do.
That's a photo of the piece of paper in which it was kept on?
Yes.
Very inaccurate copy, right?
I believe so, yes.
Your Honor, at this time, plaintiff moves to admit into evidence what has been constructively marked as Plaintiff 6.
No objections, Your Honor.
Exhibit 6 is admitted into evidence.
Permission to approach witness and retrieve?
You may.
Dr. DeRosa, I want to talk to you about how the park stored their gun.
All right.
Ms. Park, she bought a revolver from A.D. Baker and Company, right?
Yes, a six-cylinder 9mm revolver.
This is a reputable company, right? Yes?
Yes.
You cannot fault Ms. Park for buying that revolver from A.D. Baker and Company, right?
A.D. Baker.
Objection, relevance.
Go ahead and elaborate upon the relevance issue, counsel.
The fact whether the gun is reputable or not does not prove more or less likely that Hayden Duran is negligent.
Response, Mr. Mr. Sample.
Your Honor, throughout today's case, the opposing counsel has elicited evidence that suggests that they may be pursuing an affirmative defense. And they have this option to raise this affirmative defense at any point in trial. And if they do so, we are allowed to introduce evidence as well that can rebut that. And in lieu of rebuttable witnesses, I'm allowed to elicit counter evidence for that. And therefore, it is relevant.
I'm going to sustain the objection. I don't understand gun manufacturer, whether it's a reputable manufacturer or not. I don't see the relevance to this case.
Yes, Your Honor.
You go ahead and proceed, counsel.
Now this revolver, it was stored in a safe, right?
Yes, a Gallucci gun safe.
Now the safe was placed in the park's bedroom, right?
Yes, it was, in an unlocked room.
And you can't fault the park's... You can't say that was unreasonable for them to put it in their bedroom, can you?
I can't say it's unreasonable for it to be in the bedroom or the safe itself, but I believe the fact that they kept the combination in an unlocked file cabinet drawer is highly questionable and borders on, well, I would say it's almost reckless.
Dr. DeRosa, maybe my question wasn't clear. You cannot say that it was unreasonable for the parks to store their gun in their bedroom, can you?
Objection, ask and answer.
I will sustain that objection.
Now you recognize that the Miss Park bought this revolver in the first place for protection, right?
Yes, I believe a neighbor's house was broken into a few weeks before she bought the gun.
And in an emergency situation, the gun would have no value if Miss Park did not have access to this gun. Isn't that right?
Yes, however, I find in my research that most of the time firearms are more of a danger to the home, to the household and the families itself than the would-be intruder.
Your Honor, strike the latter portion of the witness's testimony is non-responsive.
Question once, one more time. What was the question you asked again?
In the event of an emergency, the gun would have no value if Ms. Park had no access to the gun.
And the answer was,
First, he agreed with me that it would have no value, and he goes on later to talk about risks involved with firearms.
I'll strike the portion of the answer after the word yes, and instruct the jury to ignore the edification after the word yes.
Yes, Your Honor. I want to talk to you about the combination to that safe.
All right,
Ms. Park, she wrote it on an unmarked piece of paper, right?
that is correct.
And she took that unmarked piece of paper and she put it in a drawer in the guest bedroom, right?
Yes.
Now, this drawer is full of many other folders, right?
Yes, but I believe the file label for emergencies only, which combination is in the third one back.
Well, the folder did not say that combination to the safe, did it?
No, it did not.
It doesn't say access to a gun.
No, but it's possible. Oh, yeah, it did not.
Now, all of your testimony you've been eliciting in today's case, Hayden Duran is compensating for you, right?
I am being paid for my testimony here today. I hope you're being paid for your presence here today as well.
No, that's not, I understand you want to explain to the jury how we're all being paid today, but you're being compensated for your time, yes?
Yes, but that's not the only reason I am here.
You're being paid $5,000 on behalf of Hayden Duran, right?
Objection, relevance.
I'm going to overrule the objection. The witness can answer the question, is he or is he not being paid, and by whom?
You're being paid $5,000 for about 20 minutes to testify in today's trial, yes?
I am, but again, that's not the only reason why I'm here today.
I'm going to get to that in a second. Now, at first, you did not want to take this case, did you?
It was an unusual case for me to take.
You felt uncomfortable with it at first, isn't that right?
At first, I had to think about it a little bit.
Well, two things changed your mind. Yes?
Yes,
One, seeing it as an opportunity to talk about gun violence.
when I was 13, my Uncle Ben.
Objection, Your Honor. Now responsive.
I'll sustain that objection. Go ahead and
First-
answer that question.
The first reason was the fact that you saw this as an opportunity to talk about gun violence.
Yes, I believe people need to be educated on the dangers of having a firearm in the household.
The second reason is that Ms. Duran doubled your hourly rate from $250 to $500 an hour. Yes?
That was a factor, but the primary reason was to educate people on the dangers of firearms.
Just so the members of the jury are clear, Ms. Duran, after you're done testifying now, will have paid you $42,500.
Roughly that.
Your Honor, I've got nothing further.
Thank you, counsel. Redirect.
Yes, Your Honor.